Hi folks, my name is Trace Blackmore and I am one of the instructors here at Dive, Dive, Dive. I know I speak for every instructor when I say how excited we are to be able to introduce you to our favorite sport, scuba diving. But before we get there, we need to make sure that you're as prepared as you can be for class. So the first thing I want to talk about is the medical form. You should have received this when you signed up for your class. If you have not, please contact the shop and we will get one of these to you. Now it's important as you fill these out, you read each one completely and then you answer it with the complete word yes or the complete word no. Now, if you answer any one of these questions with a yes, it's not a big deal. It just simply means that we then need to take this form to our physician and they have to sign off saying it's okay for us to scuba dive. Please understand, without this form being completed, we are not able to put you into the pool where we're going to learn how to use the scuba equipment. This is part of the SSI standards. It's nothing personal. Now, something else that you should already be working on is the academic homework that you have. Now, whether you're using your phone to access the app on SSI or you're simply getting on your computer and you're utilizing that there, it is important that you complete every single page on that assignment. Now, I'm sure you're going to have questions about what you're going over. That is expected. Please bring those questions to class and we will make sure that you understand anything that you have questions about. Other items that you're going to actually need to bring to class is your gear. Now, the gear that you're going to need, or the equipment that you're going to need, at a minimum is a scuba mask. Now, notice I said a scuba mask. A scuba mask is built to support the conditions that we scuba dive in. So when we're down scuba diving around, we need to make sure that this isn't going to break because of the water that we have on top of us. Now, a scuba mask is built that way. A snorkel mask is not. So they are not the same thing. Please make sure you know which one you have and you have the proper piece of equipment, specifically the mask. You're also going to need a snorkel. The other item you're going to need are fins. Now, there's some confusion with fins, so here are two fins here, and to just look at them, they look like regular fins. But if you were to examine them closely, you would see that this one is a lot more substantial than this one. And there's a reason for that. This is a snorkel fin, where this is a scuba fin. Now, a snorkel fin works great on top of the water, propelling us around where there's really no current to speak of. The scuba fin allows us to dive underneath the water and propel us and get us to safety if there was a current. We simply couldn't propel enough water with this one if there were any current. So make sure you have the proper type of fin. A snorkel fin is perfect if you're snorkeling, but that's not what you need as a scuba diver. You need to make sure you have a scuba quality fin. The other thing that you're going to need if you're a scuba diver, and you eventually, I would love it if you had a computer to start your dive career with. We're going to talk about in class all the safety features that this brings to each and every dive that you do. But folks, let's face it, this is an investment and maybe you're not going to start out with this. That's okay. It is my goal that everybody work up to a dive computer for those safety features. At the bare minimum, you need a timing device. Now, this is my timing device and you can see there's nothing special about it. It's a simple Timex Ironman. And I really like it. One, it's inexpensive. It's about $30 at Target. And two, it has two features that allow me to easily use it while I'm scuba diving. The first feature is the stopwatch. I can start it when I start the dive, and it will count down how long my dive is. The second thing that it does is it will have a timer function. So we're going to teach you how to do a safety stop. Well, you need to be able to know how long to do that safety stop, and this is a very easy way to do that. You don't have to have this type of watch, but you have to have some sort of timing device, because our goal is to figure out how to use this underwater in the pool, so when we're out in the open water, you know how to use these items. The other thing I want to prepare you for is there is a swim test. Now, you don't need to start training for this test. I don't want you to worry about it this way, but what you do need to know is that before we start off in scuba, there is a swim test that you have to do 200 meters, and after the 200 meters is done, then we're going to do a 10-minute tread water. Now, you're probably wondering, oh my gosh, 200 meters, that sounds like a lot. I haven't swam in years. It's not a huge deal. There's no time limit. The only rule is you cannot stop. So we'll give you as much time as you need, and then when we're finished with that, we will do the tread water in the deep end. We are going to have a great time teaching you how to scuba dive. You are going to wonder why you didn't do this sooner. So if you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to give us a call, and we can't wait to go diving with you.